Whatever, everybody, I'm not my Weasel. This is Turok 2. I can't do the third one because it's not on PlayStation. I don't have a computer, so that's not an option. Anyway, this one's interesting. Feels a little different than the first one. It feels like modern. I don't know how to. Whatever.
Greetings, Turok. I am Adon. The elders of the Lost Land, known as the Lazarus Concordance, have charged me with the task of guiding you on your quest to stop the Primagen. The Primagen seeks to destroy the 5 energy totems that keep him imprisoned within the wreckage of his lightship. If he succeeds in destroying all 5 energy totems, he will be freed, and the blast wave of temporal energy unleashed will destroy your universe. You must stop the Primagen, Turok. Protect the energy totems at all costs. You will also be given additional mission objectives as you venture deeper into each of the worlds that you must explore. The Port of Adia. This once peaceful coastal village has been utterly destroyed by the Dinosaur army under the Primagen's command. In the hills surrounding the city, the battle wages on as stragglers are hunted down ruthlessly. The dinosaurs are genetically engineered dinosaur hybrids. They are utterly evil and very dangerous. Though they do the Primagen's bidding, the dinosaurs have a more sinister and personal agenda of their own, to see humankind wiped from the face of the earth. Your mission objectives are as follows. Activate 3 distress beacons. Rescue 4 children. Activate the warp portals. Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
So, as you've seen, that ain't the Turok from the first game. I'm willing to believe that Turok is just a title, not a... wait, let me see here. Extras. Oh, yeah. I was looking... So, I wanted to show that, too, So... This game had multiplayer. And... This version has online, but... Nobody plays it, so... You know. Or if they do, they play it on the computer instead. Whatever, do what you want. But, you can change your, online... Your multiplayer, what is it called? Avatar. One of which is a raptor. However, in doing so, your only weapon is... Yeah. You can't pick up any other weapon. Kinda poopy. Also, a multiplayer exclusive weapon is a crossbow. I wish it wasn't, but whatever. I don't know why I just went through that. But yeah. I was thinking, oh, I could play as a raptor, huh? I didn't think I'd be stuck with that. Actually, I could show it here. That's my choice, the Fireborn.
I am Turok!
But you have not Turok.
I am Adon.
Her. I don't know who the hell that is, because I don't recall seeing him anywhere in the thing.
More meat for the table.
And the Flesh Eater.
for me.
Perlin. Entrail. Fireborn, which is my choice. Iggy, I'm assuming that's a developer.
Give up while you still can. Only the strong
Painter.
survive.
Talset, which I'm pretty sure that's Turok from the first game. Which, considering his name is Talset, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just a title. I can give you a good example. Nightwolf in Mortal Kombat. Nightwolf has been a title. Because the current Nightwolf in Mortal Kombat 11, his actual name is Cloudy Skies. Yeah, I know. Native American names are weird. And if anyone thinks I'm being offensive by saying that, I'm Cherokee. So there's that. And if you still didn't believe it, I do have a bit of a red tinge to my skin. So, it is. You can be a raptor for some odd reason. Kind of a disadvantage, since you only have your claws to attack.
Only the strong survive. Only the strong survive.
Hang on. No, not cheat. The cheats are... Did I ever show how the flight mode works in the first one? Because it acts like it should in this one. Oh, no. I'm thinking of extras. Oh, yeah, I know what I wanted to show. Yeah. See, your character's actual name is Joshua Fireseed. But he has the title of Turok. Spirit Father. But, yeah. And I don't know if it was original or if they added it for the remaster. But you can mantle. Like, watch. You can also turn that off if you want. I don't know why you would. But I guess it's to compensate for the lower jump height. Yeah, I like the jump height in the first one more. Because I could jump all the way up onto that if I wanted. So your starting weapons. Another thing with this one. I'm sure you recall how in the first one there was alternate ammo for certain weapons. You can actively switch between it in this one. So we start off with a flare, a claw of some sort, and a bow. Wait, yeah, you'll see it all anyway, who cares? Talents. Okay, so yeah. Same gimmick as the first game. You collect these power pieces to get lives. Collect 100, you get a lives. Only this time we don't get a life. Oxygen meter. Which I vastly preferred. Would you?
Your oxygen is low.
Instead, we get her telling us. Okay, that's strange. I don't know why I can't get in there. And unlike the first game, we have 2 underwater weapons, which we'll be getting much later. Much later. And as whatever her face said, we have missions in each level that we have to complete in order to complete the level. Otherwise, if we enter the end thing, we go back to the beginning. So we have to find 4 children, activate 3 distress beacons. And there'll be a couple teleporters. We can teleport between parts of the level, and even into other levels, once we unlock the levels. We can also replenish our health and ammo with those. There we go. But in the meantime, we can only use this. Underwater. Oops, I didn't mean to shoot that. And you may have seen it previously, but we do get an upgrade to this. Get a much bigger one, which is so much better. There's a lot of weapons in this one, like the first one. And I like it. I am such a fan of the old school FPS games. That's what I grew up on. By the way, if you're wondering what's in here, I believe that's a loop portal. You come out there once you get to the end if you didn't complete all the objectives. So we need a power cell to activate that. Whoa, trying to get used to it. But yes, itchy. Oh. Anyway, climb up the ladder. Hey, look, there's a gun. There's our power cell, so we can take that back. I wonder. Nope. By the way, if you're wondering, it's just a light. That's all. Doesn't do any damage, it's just a light source. Kinda sucks. Although we can pick up a flashlight, but it acts more like an aura than an actual
Distress
flashlight would.
beacon activated.
By the way, her voice, if you use the cheat, she berates you. Are you proud of yourself? Hey, caramba! It's funny at first, but it can get annoying. Oh, yes, and this one has a dedicated duck button. If y'all were wondering. Because there was that little glitch in the first one where there was these small tunnels you had to get in by crouching, but there was no crouch button. So you auto crouch, and occasionally you'd be stuck in crouched. But yeah, that's its own button this time. And I think we need to go through that teleporter. However, I want the pistol first. I would love to do the third game, but like I said, and we still gotta collect the keys. You might be wondering, what is that on the right? Those are they are feathers we can collect. That unlocks. Right next to it are the special abilities. The other one there is the last level key, I think. Yeah, key for the last level. And then there's parts for the nuke weapon, the super weapon, basically the BFG of the game. This game has some backtracking, like you'll probably come to an area you can't do without an ability you need from later. And you'll need to do that to get the keys to actually do the last level. I could cheat it by using the all inventory cheat, or flight, or even invincibility, but I'm not gonna. I'm playing legit here, like I did in the first one. Heck, I kind of feel like going through the first one again, but with cheats enabled. Actually, didn't I cheat a bit with the flight mode? Because I was missing some jumps and I didn't feel like... Did I? Or was that not a... Was that not with my pet? I don't remember. Either way. That is our key. No frickin' cutscene every time we pick one up, thank God. Ow! Wow, 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 wow. If you have a hard time saying, I cannot help that. And it'd be weird if you couldn't see, because it's... I can see just fine on my end. Would you get... Why am I picking those up? Well, I explained before. Lives. These still have lives. I would love to do this third game. I wish they would have brought it to PlayStation. Or at least consoles.
Pistol.
By the way, I think I mentioned in Pac-Man that they were adding GoldenEye to the Switch. I read an interesting article that just makes me laugh. So, apparently, they had remastered it on Xbox 360. I never knew this. And I had a 360, but I never knew this. Apparently they're bringing it over to the current Xbox. Now on Switch it's gonna have online. Because of the, when you're having an online thing. It's more akin to like a share play on the PlayStation. Which is a feature Xbox doesn't have. Actually, it's a feature exclusive to PlayStation. Although, I guess Steam kind of has a thing like that. Basically, you're streaming your screen to your friends. You're basically streaming what you're doing on your PlayStation to your friend's PlayStation. And they're able to either watch you or play a game with you. Or even play the game themselves from their PlayStation. But it only lasts an hour and you have to keep restarting it. I'm guessing that time limit isn't a thing on Steam. I don't know. I don't know how that one works at all. Anyway. My point is, what made me laugh so hard is... The Switch will have online for GoldenEye. Microsoft has no intention of adding online for GoldenEye. Which makes me laugh, because... Sure, you guys on Xbox get GoldenEye. but you kind of get skiffed. And the other thing, Xbox isn't really known for its couch co-op. It's like, or split screen, I should say. Xbox, Microsoft, from what I'm seeing, hates split screen, it seems. Because there's barely any games that support it anymore on Xbox console.
I am Turok!
Meanwhile, Nintendo and Sony still support that. Which I find that so funny. I'm not laughing at you guys who enjoy playing on the Xbox. If that's your fancy, whatever. I just had an awful time on it because they kept screwing me out of my money and stuff. Here's the story. The first thing, there was like a month where it was spotty. Online was spotty for everything. Maybe a little more than a month. But... and it... oh, that's right, there's no reload. I was trying to reload. Whoops. But anyway. It was spotty. That just means I look like a bone. Whatever. It was spotty. The internet was spotty. Sometimes you couldn't connect, sometimes you could. Blah 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 blah. Well, I would check it. The server status. It would always say it's fine. Microsoft would continue to say it was not. It was fine on their side. Everyone else has the issue, not them. That clearly wasn't the case, because people were complaining. By the way, there's the flashlight that I was talking about earlier. I want to say it's like an aura. That's not how a flashlight works. More like you're shining it on the floor and it's just reflecting like hell. I do not like that with a flashlight. That is why in Fallout I use that mod that changes the Pip-Boy light to a spotlight. Because the flashlight version of the mod makes the thing too small for me. But anyway, they would say they're fixing it. It would be fine over the weekend, but then come the weekdays, shit again. And it kept happening for the entire month. It was so awful. And they kept refuting that it wasn't on their end. You have to be kidding me. And then the other thing they did that screwed me, I was trying to download some DLC several times. I don't remember what it all was, but I remember some of it was the rest of the map packs for Modern Warfare 3. The reason I didn't get it initially, because I thought it was exclusive. I thought I needed Call of Duty Elite to do it, since they were trying to do the whole Elite thing. Which I hadn't heard anything about that lately. Like it seemed like you needed Elite to download it, and I didn't want it. Seemed stupid. I eventually had to get it for something. I don't remember what. But after that, I didn't. Oh, is this limited? I didn't know that was limited because I would always die before it would wear off. Not needed. Anyway, I bought it all. The map packs I didn't get because I wanted them. I still don't have access to them. They wouldn't download. I had plenty of space. I had more than enough space. Space wasn't the issue. They wouldn't download. I asked them to help me. They said, it's on your end, not ours. I know they don't usually give a refund, but I was having so much issues downloading it. They refused to even refund me, which, like I said, I know the no refund thing, but it's not working. That's on your end, and it is not working. And you won't do anything to fix it. That happened to me several times. They fucked me out of my money. So, and the tipping point was when they revealed their Xbox One. The always online bullshit. You're locked out unless you get on once a day. If you don't have good enough internet connection, you just don't get anything. That they only cover a few places. Like, what? It's a glorified cable box. Oh, and the,
Child rescued.
Thank you, Turok.
Yeah. At the time, I usually just went for used games. Which was fine with me, I didn't mind. But they were trying to push the whole no more used games thing. Their games would have been like code protected or something. Once you put it in your PlayStation, put it in your Xbox. It was tied to that Xbox. You try to play it on another Xbox, you're fucked. It won't work. So if you sell it and you were try to buy a used one, you'd have to pay a fee to change the password on it. Which was like $50 or something like that. Screw that! So $80 for a used game? Used games are pretty much like, I don't know. I usually got them for like maybe $40, $30, something like that. It's almost $100 for a used game then. What the hell? So I was disgusted by that, and regardless of what my friends thought, I was switching to PlayStation. As far as I'm concerned, Microsoft don't give a shit about their consumers. Even my brother now agrees. He went with the Xbox One. But now he's swapped to Sony. Because the Xbox exclusives are just crap. He seems to be having a better time on Sony anyway. But yeah, if you want to stick with Xbox, go ahead. I was screwed too many times to trust them anymore. Yeah, I know you guys get external assets with your mods. I don't care. I mean, I was mad about that at the time. That Sony wasn't doing it. Water on a bridge, I don't care. It's only 2 games anyways, I don't... 2 games that I play, really. Yes, Farming Simulator, I have that. I don't really care to play it, I farmed in real life, I don't need to farm in a game. But you farm in real life, but you... Just because you're a farmer doesn't mean... never said I was a farmer. I just said I had farm. At the old house we had a garden where we would grow vegetables for ourselves. And I think some fruits. That is what I meant. And I helped. When I say help, I mean actually help. I helped plant stuff. Hell, I helped shovel the manure onto it to fertilize it. Whoops. I didn't mean to jump that in. And this was when I was a little kid. So yes, I do know something about farming. Regardless of what anyone thinks. Wrath. I meant to say, I'm not gonna say any names. Wrath. You know who you are, Wrath. Not that you're ever gonna watch this. You don't care to watch my videos. I guess I don't play games that interest you. You do that again and I'll shoot you. Oh yeah, my spiel there. Dinoids, really? Okay. I mean, I think they look cool. Sucks that we can't get them on our side, but hey, whatever. Compies! So, funny thing about that, I'm sure I've said it before. Compies will not attack on their own. Consider their size compared to you. Not worth it on their end. Well, now they had a group. Yeah. But they're pretty much docile on their own. Dang. I don't... It's a funny thing. I love archery. I don't really like using a bow in games sometimes, depending on the game. Like this in particular, where I have to be fast. I don't like having to... whatever. I don't like having to take a smidgen of time to have to draw the bow in order to get the most out of my damage with it. Which is true. Okay. Which is true to real life archery is what I was gonna say. The farther back you pull, the more damage it's gonna do. The more it penetrates, I should say. Now, when I say I'm good with a bow, I mean with a recurve like this. I'm not strong enough to draw a compound bow. And by that merit, I probably couldn't draw a crossbow either. Which those take a lot to draw. What do you mean by draw? I'll explain that. To draw a bow means to pull back on the string. This is gonna sound weird, but we had archery in gym back in school. However, we only did it for like 2, maybe 3 years. And ooh, I got him in the knee unintentionally. And what is it? I am Turok! I also got ultra health. Haha. Anyway, what was I say? Yeah. that would probably seem weird because I don't know how many people could say they had archery in school. But I think the first time I actually did it was in a summer camp of sorts that I stayed for a week. I think it was either a week or a few days. And I wasn't able to really pull some bows, draw some bows. But I gave me one, but the freaking string was, thinking back, the damn string was loose. No wonder I couldn't hit the target. I know I can get up there. Come on, me. Come on, me.
Pistol.
Pistol. Yeah, I think one of the worst parts. Oh, well, there's two worst parts. Well, hang on. I actually learned how to juggle there. You could sign up for activities. I went for juggling. Hey, don't look at me, it was one of the options. I like juggling. I kind of better at it. That was years ago. I don't know why I cannot stand on that. I don't get that myself, but I don't know if that's a glitch. Because it feels like I should be able to stand on that to jump up there, but I think I have to do it from there. Isn't there a shotgun here somewhere? Oh! Kaboom! Anyway. Three bad things. First one, I got stung in the goddamn Achilles by a wasp while we were having mass. Dead. But I was not filming at church.
Distress beacon activated.
And on that note, no debates about it in the comments, please. I'll remove those comments. We have religious tolerance here in this comment section. I expect you to... what's the word? Respect that. Anyway, I was sitting there in one of the... I don't remember if they were pews or benches, because it was an outside. Like, I don't want to say it was a chapel. Oh, like a palladian? Pagoda? No, what the fuck is it called? I don't remember. Starts with a P. Whatever. It was an opening, like, church thing. Not really church. You get what I mean. And I was sitting there, I had my legs under the chair, like, crossed backwards under the chair. I don't know. I sit like that sometimes. Or I'll sit with my legs crossed, I don't know. That's comfortable, sue me.
Shotgun.
I love how he brushed that off. Anyway. Yeah, we were sitting there, I was listening to the sermon. I thought somebody hit me in the freaking ankle with the... I thought at first it was a, rubber band. Because I was getting picked on by some of the kids there. But it was a wasp, actually. When it hit me, it stunned me, I let out a yelp. And I was a little bit embarrassed about it, because it was in the middle of a sermon. Like, goddamn. That hurt. Another one. They were trying to drown me in the pool. So you know how you'll dunk your friends. Well, they were holding me under. Fucking hated that. And the other having to climb up this big ass hill just to get to the top where we would camp out for a night. I was one of the last ones to make it up. It sucked. I probably would have been fine on my own, but I had to carry stuff with me. The backpack was heavy. One of the counselors ended up having to carry it while I... Like, oh my god, it was so steep. Not like I was out of shape, because I walked up the mountain at my own house. Back when I lived on the mountain. I went out all the time, and it wasn't that bad. But just goddamn. Well, to be fair, I never had to carry anything. That sucked. I had a hard time falling asleep that night, too. Hey, next episode I'll start with some good things. Anyway, until then, I'm Zombie Weasel Station. I mean, I'm out.